We're just days away from Fight World MMA 36, and I'm with the headliner, Billy Ray Valdez. Sir, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've had an amazing fight camp, so been grueling these last couple months, and it's been really nice to actually have some time to enjoy the summer, get ready for this fight. Just all around feeling good.
You've had some time, accumulate a resume, build up that pro record, even done some boxing, and in all that work, this is going to be the first time we get to see you implementing the skills here at home as a professional. Does that make it any more special, or does it feel like a regular fight camp?
It definitely is very nice to be fighting in Albuquerque, especially being able to have my friends and family around. When I first thought about it, it was kind of a little nerve-wracking, but now going into the fight week, I'm feeling great about it. It's super exciting. Yeah.
What has the experience been like as a pro, CFFC, LFA, big shows on the road for UFC Fight Pass?
All those experiences are super cool. Getting to see different states, getting to travel the way I've been doing has been a real big blessing. A lot of fun experiences, a lot of funny stories to be told.
Oh, so you're saying we got to do a longer podcast one day?
Maybe. All in all, I've been enjoying it thoroughly.
And now you return home, headlining opportunity. When John Judy is talking about, hey, we're going to have you fight here at Fight World at home, when did you know it was main event?
Pretty much like the day that he offered it to me, and it was kind of crazy how he offered it to me. So about a week before that, I'm just training because I had the last LFA fight. I had that cut, and so just training kind of lightly, but also still having the itch to fight. I started looking at opponents. I started just looking at what was out there, and I actually went and stumbled across a couple of Dwight's videos and was like, you know what, that would be a really fun fight for me to fight, and it'd be a really fun fight to have locally. He's a talented guy, and so I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything to my coach about it yet. I'm gonna give this a couple more weeks. I prayed about it, and literally I prayed about it that Friday, and Monday came around, and John Judy calls me midway through work. Hey, what do you think about this fight? Let's do it.
So it all came together, something you were thinking about, and it seemed fortuitous.
Yep.
What do you like about this matchup? I mean, Dwight's a big, unbeaten heavyweight. What do you like about this?
What I like about the match is it seems like both of us have a very exciting fight style, and I think both of us could complement each other on the performance, and ultimately, like, when I got into fighting, I've always wanted to be a showman. I love fighting. I love just making it a grueling war, and that's exactly what I saw when I saw Dwight. I think he could offer me that, and I think that's what you guys are going to see come Saturday.
Again, Dwight's 6'6". He's a guy that cuts down to the 265-pound weight limit. He obviously sees advantages in the size. What do you feel like are your natural advantages being on the smaller side of heavyweights for heavyweights? Talking about large men here anyway, and being a faster heavyweight.
I definitely feel like when it comes to what's in the gas tank, I probably provide more of that because there's less body for me to move. Unlike Dwight, he's a huge guy, so eventually he's going to start slowing down. I don't know. I fought someone that was similar to his size last fight, and I took some of those shots that he threw at me. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm good. I feel like Dwight's kind of the same. My power is great. It's there, and I know I can take punches. I know I can move. I know I could make it very difficult for him.
We also know when we talk about it with you, you mentioned it earlier, you were preying on the fight.
Yeah.
That's something very big to you, is your spirituality.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus is Lord, for sure. I don't know. He's led me this far. You know, I mean, I was thinking about it the other day. I was 24 years old, 330 pounds when I first started training at Fit and HB, and I just remember like ever since I was like a 10-year-old kid, whether it be boxing, whether I started watching like UFC around 12 years old, but I remember watching boxing matches and just seeing these dudes, you know, cut up and stuff, and I was like, man, that's always like that's what I've wanted to do, and you know, I always prayed about it. Just having the very first MMA fight and getting to the point where I'm at now, it's amazing. It's a blessing.
Has the focus, the goals, the desire towards the sport, has that changed now as you've went from falling in love with the sport and the amateur run to now being a professional and starting to carve out a path towards the UFC?
Yeah, most definitely. It has changed in where I put more emphasis on making things happen. So like working 14 hours a day and getting done with work, doing the type of work I do. Most people would probably say, hey, you know what, I had a really long day, I don't want to do nothing, let me go home. I'm like, my opponent's, he's working hard, and I can't cut any days, I can't cut anything, I can't cut any corners, so I'm going to go in there even if I'm tired. And it's just, I feel like having that mindset sets people from being the amateur to being a pro. Like, you have to have that good work ethic. You have to have that mindset that, you know, one day you will be going for, you know, possibly UFC Gold or whatever promotion you're trying to get a belt in. You should always try to put your best foot forward.
We haven't had other promotions besides Fight World here in New Mexico for a little bit. I kind of got a feeling that the winner of this fight, it might be the last time we see that person fighting here locally, that UFC Fight Pass Contender Series trajectory could be in store for the winner. Is that a feeling that you get?
I most definitely do. I think both me and, like I said, both me and him are very talented fighters. So yeah, I have thought about that throughout this fight camp, and you know, it's an exciting thought to think about.
Fight World 36, everybody, August 24th, Revel Entertainment Center. We'll see you out there. Billy, thank you so much for the time.
Yep, thank you.